Okay, so today I'm going to show you guys how I make peanut butter fudge. This is a super simple, super easy recipe. Nothing to it. Can't mess it up. And it is super good. It's a 4-ingredient peanut butter fudge. All you got to do, you take 2 cups of white sugar, and you're going to take half a cup, I use whole milk, half a cup of milk, and you're going to slowly, let me pour this in here, you're going to slowly bring that to a boil on the stove. Once you get it to a boil, you're going to boil it for 2 minutes, remove it from the heat. You're going to add 1 cup of peanut butter and then a teaspoon of vanilla. That's it. And you're just going to stir it until it's smooth. And what I do, I'm using parchment paper today. It's just a little baking dish I've got. You can line it with parchment paper, you can spray it, whichever works. The parchment paper is just easy. You pick it up, pull it out of the pan, you're done. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you this. That's why I'm telling you ahead of time. I'll try to videotape what I can. But, I mean, y'all get the point. It's super simple. So let me get this heating up, and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you first put it on the stove. I've got it on a medium heat. I mean, you don't want to put it on high because it will burn. And, like I said, bring this to a boil. Once it starts boiling, 2 minutes, remove it from the heat, add your cup of peanut butter, and add your teaspoon of vanilla. Stir it until it's smooth. Pour it in your pan. Okay, so I've got my peanut butter in, put my vanilla in, and I'm just going to stir it, get all this till it's smooth. You still see the chunks of peanut butter in here. Then all I'm going to do is pour it in that parchment paper, let it sit for a little bit, and then we'll cut it up in squares after a while. But like I said, this is super simple. It doesn't take 10 minutes. And then you just set it aside, you'll cut it up later, and you're done. About got it. And this is the part you kind of have to do this fast because it will start to harden up. Okay, so now I'm going to pour it in the parchment paper. And with the parchment paper, the corners aren't going to be perfect, but it's really not that big of a deal. Sometimes you can just squish them a little bit, but you're going to cut it up anyway. But that's it, and I'll show y'all what it looks like when I'm going to cut it up. Okay, trying to set up a little tripod here. Alright, all done. Taking it out of the baking dish. See how this the parchment paper just falls right off of it. And if you can see right here, told you they wouldn't be real pretty on the edges, but no big deal. If you don't use the parchment paper, that's not going to happen. But I mean, if you're picky about it, all you have to do is just trim it like that. And then cut your squares. I just go through, cut a line right here, go all the way down. Try not to tear it apart as you do it. But that's it. All you're going to do is cut it up, cut it in squares, cut it however you like. Doesn't matter. But I'm going to get this, finished cutting this up. Uh-oh. Okay, sorry about that. We had a little incident. Little Miss Emma. Say hi. So I got stuck under the table. Kept bumping my head. But anyway, try to do this one-handed here. And I could have let this sit a little bit longer, but I need to get it off the counter and put up. But just cut it little squares. And then you'll put it on a little decorative plate or bags, whatever you want to do. That's it. But I hope y'all like this video and I hope it inspired you to make some peanut butter fudge. And thanks for watching, and if you like what you see here, feel free to like and subscribe, and don't forget to check us out on Facebook.